Hey, what's going on YouTube? Another how-to video. This is number 3. I don't make a lot. I don't make a lot of videos. Anyways, this is a guide to the Shores of Gold. This is the final tall tale and all the tall tales in the new expansion. New update. This one's going to be a little bit different because I'm just going to straight up tell you the answers to the puzzles, and I'm going to show you the biggest time saver for the first half of this story. The second half, is in the belly of the whatever, and if you keep dying because the traps, then that's on you. So the first thing to note is you're going to be sailing most likely into the Shores of Gold from the south. If that's the case, I normally like to sail all the way to like the northeast part of the map, and I make a loop around. I hit each vault and put the tokens on my boat and just move the boat to the next vault, and I'll explain why. So normally my first stop is the Kraken vault, then I make my way down to the Deuter vault, the man, whatever it's called, and then the shark, and then the boat, and then I'll make my way all the way back to the compass vault where you'll turn in all the tokens. The Kraken vault will be your first vault, and this is the vault where you're probably going to die. This is the vault with the spikes, and you have to match the pillars with all 4 of the same symbol. You have to do that twice. Basically, the spikes will go around in a circle, and you just have to time yourself as you turn the pillars. The first one's snake, and the second one's the 3 people. It's the same every single time. There's a little trick. You can just jump in between 2 of the pillars where you'll be able to switch both at the same time, so you don't have to keep jumping back and forth. But as soon as you finish those 2 puzzles, then you could grab the Kraken token and then bring it back to your boat. At the next vault, the man vault, I guess is what it's called. This one is fairly simple. Once you start the puzzle, you have to turn the pillars to make the design on page 14 of your tall tales, and it's a key. Super easy. You just switch all 4, boom, donezo, grab the key, throw it on your boat. At the shark vault, there's going to be 3 puzzles. The first one is arrow, bear, kraken. The second one, mermaid, boat, and snake. And the third one will be turtle, scarab, kraken. Once you get that, you'll have the shark token. At the boat vault, once you light up all the things, it's going to give you a little map, tell you to go to 4 different places to find the 4 different symbols. But the symbols are kraken, shark. I missed that last one. What was that last one? Oh, turtle, and then fire. Once you get all 4, you get the last token, and then you can head on over to the compass vault. Now here is the biggest time saver. This is the reason why I told you to put everything on the boat, is because of this reason. This island's huge, and if you want to run it manually or on your feet, it's going to take forever. If you've seen other guides, I've seen people park their boats really close to the compass vault, which is what I'm doing here, and they would angle their mast, and then they would try to jump over onto the rocks over there. It could be a little bit difficult with the sloop, but you want to go right there. Right there. That's the sweet spot. You could run up it. I don't know if the devs intended this, but you just run up this little guy right here, and then boom, you could turn in all 4 in an instant, and this saves uber amount of time. You don't have to waste an extra minute or 2 trying to park your boat and angle your mast correctly. So yeah, so once you get all 4 of these, then it's time for the part that depends on you. Once you have the gold hoarder coin, the first thing you want to do is always check if somebody left the door open. A lot of times people will leave it open, so you don't have to worry about opening the lever on the other side. But if not, you're going to have to shoot yourself over. It might take you a few tries. You can rainbow it, or you could try more of a direct shot. So good luck. really, at this point, it's on you guys how quickly you can finish this. As a solo sloop, or just sloop in general, it's gonna be a lot easier. Of course, Gold Hoarder is gonna be easier. There's only a few quick shortcuts after the first set of traps. Here's one where you don't have to go through that balancing act. You can sword dash over. It's a little bit difficult because it's pretty dark, but a sword dash will make it over. Other quick notes that you need to know in here is that the skeletons that you do fight, they are some nighttime ones, so you will have to light them up with your lantern. Then there'll be a couple waves. I think there's 4 waves, and on the 4th, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's 3. But on the last wave, there's kind of like a captain-looking dude who takes a bunch of hits, and obviously there's gunpowder barrels guys that had no idea that they were still in here. So yeah, there'll be 2 sets of skeletons that you'll have to fight, each with their own little captain. If you're in a larger crew, you could have some people distract him while somebody opens the anchor to open the room to the next area. Then after the skeletons, there's only one real other puzzle room. It's with the levers, and there's traps on the floors. You got to be careful not to step on the traps. You got to hit all 3 levers, and then after that, it's off to the Gold Hoarder. Like the other skeleton lords, the Gold Hoarder is going to have a variety of attacks. The main one that you have to watch out for is the knockback. As soon as he starts doing it, you just run and start healing as soon as you get hit. The other ability that he has is he'll spawn ads. I would concentrate on the ads with guns first, and I would concentrate on the ads when they spawn. And just know that there's barrels and crates and everything that have ammo and food for you. So just heal up. As soon as you get down low, just run and heal. The fight may take a while. Depending on your crew size, of course, with the sloop, it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to scale up based on your crew. If you have a brig or a galleon, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, a couple more things to note. One time when I was down here, I heard cannon fire, and somebody was obviously blowing my ship up, and kind of pissed me off. But if you do die down here, you will respawn down here. And so when I had finished, I was scared that I was screwed. My game plan was I was going to wait for them to come in here and I was going to steal their boat. But what I found out was I realized there was no mermaid when I came back with the skull. There's no mermaid, so I was like, why is there not a mermaid? My boat had actually respawned back in the Shores of Gold. So I jumped on my boat, went over to their boat, knew that they had not yet went into the belly of the gold, and I sunk them. And then a mermaid popped up for them. So I think that's input in the game where if you do get sunk out here, your boat will respawn here. That happened to me. I don't know if that was a glitch, but I have a feeling it wasn't a glitch. But that's one thing, yeah, to note. If somebody ever tries to do that to you, I would, this tidbit to screw griefers. If they sink your boat, you take their boat as soon as they go down in the belly. And then you take their boat and you sail off to an outpost and you sell the skull. Once they finish, I'm assuming the Shroud Breaker will leave their boat since it is no longer in the Shores of Gold. And then they get stuck. That's what I'm assuming that happens. I certainly hope so. Because if anybody tries that on me, that's what I'm going to do. And then I would just scuttle my boat. And leave them stranded. So yeah, also the other thing to note, these runs took me probably about an hour to do, doing it in this method. Obviously with the larger boat, with a brig or a galleon, you can divide and conquer. You can send people to different vaults and probably do the outside a lot quicker. But as a sloop, I found this to be the easiest way. I always pick the Kraken vault to start with just because I don't like that vault. I'm sure you could start another vault and figure out another algorithm or something to get this done quicker somehow. Yeah, mine was just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped. I think it will, because I don't think a lot of people know. The big part of this video is running up that rock. Not a lot of people know that. Some people are using the mast, but that rock thing is just run up. Man, it just makes things on the outside super quick. But like I said earlier in this video, if you had not done this yet, I would not do that. I would experience this island. I mean, this is unbelievable. You have to give credit to the devs and the people at Rare. This experience was just awesome. And don't discredit it by taking shortcuts. Only do this if you're grinding, because it does become a grind just to get all the combinations, get the new curse and everything. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.